All right, so check this out. I've got the Gymshark catfish shirt on for back day. You know what it is. Just makes me look all around like I have lats and I'm just like bigger in general. And even though I'm a natty beta, it's kind of like those pants that like big girls wear, the leggings where they can put their stomach in it. If you've seen those leggings, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, check out what we've got. Let me move this because that's bothering me. Let me scoot you guys a little closer. Okay, check out what I'm working with for dinner, okay? It's horrible for the stomach, but it tastes good, and it's definitely not good for the plumbing system. We're working with a pound of ground turkey, pretty basic. And then for our, and then for our carb, go ahead and take a peek for me. I might consider some rice. We'll see. All right, I didn't mean to knock that down, whoops. And I wish I could, this is like a fresh frozen pack. Fresh as in, the due date was like 6 days ago, but it's been frozen. I'll take my chances. And that would be good if I didn't already have like 3, maybe 4 day old turkey that I need to finish. Not that much. I probably could add more because I'm not gonna lie, Arnold's back day is like junk volume god tier for a natty. Cause like when you're steroided, dude, you can go in and do quarter reps and you're gonna be shredded and absolutely mog everyone in the world. Also, I'm not gonna lie, this lighting makes the delts look kind of rounded. That's always fun to see. But anyways, I'm not kidding, this turkey, I don't know if it's actually good to eat 3 or 4 days later. Let me know in the comments down below if you've eaten turkey that's like halfway to a week old. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think it's like 5 days old. Still looks fine. Edible. I don't know if it's edible. I'm still gonna eat it though. I should have bought like a Little Debbie's box of like pumpkin spice rolls they just invented and released. They look gas, they look fire. I need to try them. I would eat like 2 boxes and then do the back day. I forgot to grab a box though. I did really want to try one. I think that would be a good like pre-workout snack. And one other crucial part to this delicious rotten leftover turkey. You can't forget the 90-second rice pack. These are so goated, it's unreal. All right, I've got the rancid pre-workout meal. Should get the job done. The macros are pretty smoking hot. And there's a little life hack on how to fix this meal. You grab one of these from Chipotle, allegedly, and you just drown it in it. Trust me, it's a meal changer. Woo! I hate bodybuilding. Food has been mogged, and look at this essential that every lifter needs. I basically daily drive these, like 4 or 5 a day, whatever. I was researching Arnold's while I was eating on YouTube and whatever, Arnold's back day, and also looking at Corvettes, whatever, same thing. I figured out that like no one has a direct answer for what he did. There's like one video of like a montage of different movements he did, and then you ask ChatGPT and he gives you like a 2 essay thing about like he hits this and this and this and this, and it's like, dude, come on, I can't read more than 2 sentences. I need that shortened, all right? So after about like 30 minutes-ish of reading through a bunch of random yapping, I figured out that I'm gonna do bent over row, lat pull down, pull-ups, low row, and T-bar rows. The T-bar rows might be an issue because I don't actually have a machine for that, so I'm just gonna have to home make one. AKA just like put the bar on the ground and lay a plate on one of the sides, which is like how you do it anyways. But like, I don't have the machine or the bar setup that's like plugged into a like plate or whatever. So, you know, we'll figure out something for that for sure. Back day!
I think chin-ups when you weigh 240 pounds.
All right, exercise 1. I just sat and played like Clash Royale for a couple of hours. Well, okay, it was like 30 minutes. First thing Arnold does, plays Clash Royale. Second thing, I don't know if he starts with pull-ups, but a lot of clips I saw, like when they were explaining his back date, started with pull-ups. I thought he started with lat pull-down, but maybe the videos I watched were just out of order. But regardless, Arnold still does pull-ups. So first exercise, classic Pretty sure he does like wider grip pull-ups too, so that's a little different than what I usually do, but pull-ups are alright, I guess. And yes, I did just have to use a little bit of a boost on the side. I'm 5'1".
The difference between where you are and where you want to be is all about mindset. The 1% mindset. It's the way you see the world. It's the way you face challenges. It's the way you think when times are tough. That's what makes the 1% different from the rest. The 1% don't waste their time. They don't let distractions pull them away from their goals. They don't spend hours scrolling through social media. They don't get lost in pointless gossip. They know what they want.
I'm just gonna say it, wide grip pull-ups are so much harder than normal, like close grip. I think it's probably because maybe less bicep engagement. I don't really know the science behind it because I'm an ego lifter, not a science-based lifter. But I'm not kidding. Wide grip, easy humbler. You know how you lift better when you're angry? I think if everyone just played like 10 minutes of Clash Royale and then started lifting, you would be like 20% more anabolic. And not because the game is at all good for you, but it makes you so like blisteringly angry that it's actually hard not to get like raged fully to your gills and just want to ego lift everything.
Every single day. You know, most people think that success is about talent or luck. They think that the 1% were born with something special, something that others just don't have. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about being the most talented. It's about consistency.
You're looking for that one guy who's strong, who's that pillar for the family in hard times. Look around.
I can't tell if these are terrible for me or good for me. It like low-key kind of hurts my left shoulder doing them, but it also feels really good in the back. I'll probably just keep doing them. Third set of these. Oh, that's maybe another thing I forgot to look at. I don't know how many sets he does. I kind of just looked at what exercise he does. So maybe I'll just do how many sets I'm feeling.
Let them underestimate you. Work in silence. Stay focused on your path. And one day, my friend, it will all be worth it. There will be a day in your future that you look back on a day like today and you just smile because it was all worth it, because you believed in yourself when no one else did.
Average is the enemy. Success is your responsibility, and change can take place in an instant.
I'm not gonna lie. I think starting with pull-ups for my back day is a suicide mission. I am exhausted. And we're like one exercise in. Oh, I'm cooked.
It was the only way to really open up those wings, the shoulder blades and the lats, and really create the width.
Here we go with lat pull down, second exercise. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of doing it out of order. I'm just matching his same exercises. And also, I don't have the exact grip he has. He had the one where like you can grip it like this, and then you pull it down. Like your hands are like this. It kind of looks like a mag grip, if you know what that is, but it's like an old-fashioned one where it's like got big circles on the sides. I don't know how to explain it, dude. Maybe I'll pop a picture up if I remember to edit this part.
It's where I think the real truth comes out, because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there.
You gotta win tomorrow. You gotta win right now. If you're passionate about what you're doing, keep going, keep believing.
You don't achieve.
I remember wide grip being a lot harder than that. I might set the weight a little too low. It was 155. Pretty beta weight, not gonna lie. I cranked it up to 185 though. Second set should be great. Honestly, I don't love the wide grip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep doing it, but it just doesn't feel as good. I like going like right about like here or like just a little bit wider, but I'm going like out here. And obviously I'm trying a different workout. It's not mine, so it's bound to have some stuff that I would tweak. I mean, it's not a bad workout so far. And I'm just gonna say I've been here almost 2 hours. This is only the second exercise. Time-wise, we're looking terrible. I gotta get up at like 8 tomorrow.
Quickly or easily, they take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit, day in and day out. That's what it takes.
Every day I wake up, I say to myself, you have two options right now. Keep dreaming with your dreams or wake up and make it reality. I choose the second option always.
The ego lifting has arrived, and I'm just gonna say that I'm extremely proud about it. Here's the lat pull down machine, right? And I just realized my gym has like a random bench just sitting at the side of the wall. I don't know what this is, but is it like maybe like you're just kind of sitting here, just like lats flared, waiting for your yoga class? Is that kind of how it is? It's like, oh yeah, you're early for the class too? Same. That's got to be the most like AI thing ever, right? I mean, there's no way, like, there's no way people show up early for yoga class, is there? Do people do yoga class? I don't think I can make it through a yoga class. I'm gonna keep it real.
People go through life worrying about what could go wrong. What if this happens? What if that happens? You can't go through life like that. That's why I take on these challenges. That's why you see me take on fights no one else would.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
Effort, dedication, work hard.
All right, the weight has officially manhandled me, which is not a good thing. That was 205 pounds, and I just got picked up by it. I might need to hit a bulk this summer. I think it's time to check a pump before I lose it from fatigue. We're getting into some, what are these called? Whatever these are called. I honestly can't think of the name right now, but we're gonna do a couple of those, a couple sets of those. Let me go grab a bar and some plates. All right, I'm not gonna lie. The volume of this back day is making it hard to load a bar with just a single plate. And it's probably because I've trained myself to do low reps and just like heavy weight, whatever. And honestly, like I do like 3 to 4 exercises like max. So I'm definitely in for a trip here. And usually I'm just like pretty lazy when it comes to the gym. And I just do whatever feels good in the moment. Right now, we've got a hike left. It's almost 12 midnight, and I've still got like 3 more exercises. Lock in.
But the main purpose in life is you. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself. The problem is you. And you don't want to fix it.
It's grind season. It's not about today. It's about the future.
It's like a sumo wrestler, dude. I'm out of shape as crap. Even though I was supposed to be cutting all summer, I failed. All right, I've thrown on a 25 right here. You can't really see it. You can see it on the other one over there. Rows are funny. With a barbell, it's like 40 times heavier than a machine. For the low row machine, I can crank 200 for reps. But for this, I don't know yet, honestly. This is only like my 2nd time ever barbell rowing. I barely do barbell rows, to be honest. Let's get into it, though. I'm excited, kind of.
Do the work now. And all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole other stratosphere.
The only shortcut to life is to never miss a day. Because sometimes you get lucky, and you'll never miss a lucky day if you try every day. Because when you've come from the absolute bottom to the absolute top, and you've done it all off of your own back, hard work and dedication, and never missing a day. 1, because of compounding interest, and 2, if you don't try every day, you might miss your lucky day.
All that fear that's in your head, all the what ifs and the scenarios that you create inside your own mind that are worse than anything is actually.
I am getting manhandled as we speak. I didn't know the 25s would get a hold of me like that. The 25s were about to rep me, dude. That's insane. I'm out of breath, I'm exhausted, cold sweating, black spots all over my screen. Oh my gosh, I mean my eyes. I play too much games. All right, back to just the 10 added on. Let me show you real quick. The 25 almost manhandled me and took my entire manhood, so I think the 10's like a good middle ground, hopefully. Let's get to cranking though.
They all disappear, you know. So just take action and start moving forward.
Have to have no fear. That's what you have to believe in who you are and what you do. Just go fucking do it. You know exactly what to do. Sucks doing it. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's
My calves are looking terrible every time I look at the camera. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention there is jump scare warning in this video. I think that's is that our third set of this? Let's go check out some T-rows. Here's what we're working with as far as T-bar rows come in. Got the weights that keep it nice and grounded, I guess. This thing right here. And boom, and we've got a mirror right here just to see my calves and remind me that I skipped leg day.
You know what? Fuck that. When the alarm goes off in the morning, you have to wake up. Don't wake up, don't worry about that. When you're in school, you know what? Fuck that, man. It's too hard to study. So don't study. You know what? You don't eat healthy because you don't have to. So guess what? When you fail, don't blame your mom, don't blame your dad, don't blame teachers.
I feel like after each set of this rowing stuff, I'm getting spine damage. Kind of like it.
Is yourself.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
If you're ready to quit, don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special.
If you can decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment.
We still got holy cardio in this workout. We still got low rows after this. My hair's really starting to stick out. I've been electrocuted by cardio reps. I'm dying, actually. I upgraded the security just a little bit on this T-row. Added a third plate. Because this thing was starting to come. The back end was like drifting left and right. I feel like I was on a Mustang, dude. The back end was going out. Last set, though. And then on the low row.
Easier to beat everyone else because in a world where it's never been easier to do nothing, doing something becomes extraordinary.
You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts. If you think they're not going
On to low row.
7. God damn 8. Come on. 9. Must have got late last night. Keep going. 10. Come.
I almost fell off of this low row machine. First set. It's a good start. Let's just bang these out, dude. It's the finale right here. We finally made it to the end of this back day. I will say, it's not a bad back day, but I just took so long to do it because I stalled at first. In reality, I was kind of waiting for people to get out of the gym because they were in the area. And I try not to film other people. So, you know, Clash Royale was a good warm-up for that. And then also, if it was earlier in the day, this would be a fire back workout. But yeah, enough yapping because I do that a lot on this channel. Probably too much. My bad. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry.
I want to quit every single day, but many dreams die while suffering. And many of us out here have suffered. And when you're suffering, I'm not talking about just physically. I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually. It can be a relationship. When you're suffering, you give up on the very things that you wanted the most.
You gotta want it as bad as you want to.
If I do some eating challenges on this channel, I guarantee those are going to be easier than this Arnold back day. I don't think I've caught my breath this entire day. What day? I'm not obese. This entire workout. I'm not trying to like be zero energy or not hyped up, but oh my gosh. I mean, head to toe, I'm covered in sweat. Swamp cheeks, swamp crack, swamp cheeks, swamp ass, whole shebang. I'm sweating out of every single pore that exists on my body, and I think I might like it.
If you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay? And I say that not from something I read, it's from something I lived.
It was a choice I made. And the choice I made was, what are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being?
I'm at the point of exhaustion in the workout that I don't even want to throw in a random ego set of bench press. And I do that like every single leg day. You know, I'll do like 2 reps of squats, then I'll bench for 3 sets, come back, maybe do like a set of calves, and then go home. I don't even feel like doing that right now, dude. This bench, look, like 90% butt sweat. This whole like line here, this little dot, that's probably the balls.
If this is because you want to live, breathe, or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people, don't want it that badly. Which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you, or how to be me. You want to do it.
A leader is not more. He is guided in the moments where others hesitate. The world does not.
That is back day completed. I'm going to sleep. I'm just gonna not even shower, dude. I don't need to shower. Irrelevant. I'm single. And it'll probably stay that way if I don't shower, which is great. More time to get gains.